everybody, welcome back to Blues Focus TV for yet another full-time match reaction video, and big smile on my face because we are safe. We are spending another season next year in the Championship, playing Championship football. Looking at the league table, it does look like teams can overtake us, but with Huddersfield still due to play Reading, it does mean we are safe. A brilliant 3 points this evening, beating Millwall by a 1-0 at the Den. It's never easy to go to such a hostile ground and expect to come away with even a point, let alone 3. But a really well fought, well grafted performance. We did defend for our lives second half. We certainly sat back, absorbed the pressure, and let Millwall come to us. But we defended very well. Was a little bit concerned seeing the back four of Colin, Long, obviously George Friend coming in at left back, opted for over Longolo. Trusty had a bit of an illness, and Mark Roberts. I looked at that and thought that's quite a slow back line, but we certainly dealt with the pressure really, really well, as Millwall were certainly the more attacking side second half, but defended really well. Neil Etheridge obviously came on as well. John Ruddy picked up a first half injury and made some fantastic saves, but game got into the action straight away. Tifa Chong went down in the box in about the 8th minute. Questionable whether it was a penalty or not. Looking at it, there was a bit of shirt pulling in there, to be fair. It wouldn't have surprised me if the referee had given a penalty, but he did wave on. Kedra had a good opportunity not too long later as well. A bit of a looping ball, which did seem like a cross, but forced a good save from the Millwall goalkeeper. And then obviously, of course, a fantastic goal by Jutkiewicz. Really nicely done by Kedra. And Job did very well deep in the defensive area of the pitch to win the ball back for us. Kedra were brilliant with the ball at his feet, as he always is. Lovely ball down the left to Jutkiewicz, and from a tight angle, Juki managed to find the back of the net. Not normally a goal you'd see Jutkiewicz score, but a brilliantly taken finish. And as I said, Etheridge did have to come on for John Ruddy, but made some brilliant saves, particularly one in the second half. Shot from range, which he did spill, but did really, really well to recover and save the initial rebound or the second shot. So a brilliant performance. Other than that, as I said, Millwall, they continued to attack. We absorbed the pressure. They did have a lot of chances. But as I said, I think we dealt with things pretty well. He also made a good save down to his left, Etheridge, in the second half too. Cooper did have a good opportunity to score in the first half from a corner, but that just went wide. But other than that, not too much else to report on. All I can say is we defended for our lives, and we did absorb a lot of pressure. We did sit back, and that did initially concern me. But we certainly defended well. We limited their chances. And given this is a team that are pushing for a playoff place, it's not like a Stoke we played a few weeks ago where both teams don't really have much to play for. Millwall are fighting for a Premier League spot next season, and we certainly limited their chances. We certainly didn't make them look like a team that's pushing for the Premier League. Just a really well-grafted, well-fought, well-seen out performance, I thought. As I said, defensively, I was concerned with the team at first, but defended really well. Thought midfield-wise, I thought Job did an excellent job. There was only two changes prior to the game. Obviously, George Friend coming in for Trusty, who I thought had a brilliant game at left-back. As I said, I would have liked to see Longolo come in, but I still think George Hall did his job brilliantly. Midfield-wise, as I said, Joe Bellingham, thought he played really, really well tonight. Remember, early on in the season, he had that game against Sunderland. Didn't think he looked too great, but as the season's gone on, he's progressed really well. But another good performance for him tonight. Obviously came in for George Hall, who picked up an injury at the weekend. Other than that, the lineup was left exactly the same. For Kedra and Chong played really well out wide, particularly Chong, despite not getting the assist for the goal. That was Kedra. I thought Chong had a brilliant performance, picked up the ball in really dangerous places, and certainly looked to take on as many of their players as he could. I feel in this Blues team sometimes we can be a bit too passy. Not too many confident players who are willing to take on defenders, but Chong did that brilliantly tonight. And of course, Jutkiewicz doing what he always does, is getting important goals for us, and what a brilliantly taken finish it was as well. So, as I said, we are safe. Looking at the league table, we are on, let's have a look, 53 points in 15th. Which is just amazing to see. It's very rare you see Blues so high in the league. 3 games remaining, obviously Blackpool at the weekend, then Coventry away, and then we will finish off the season with Sheffield United. But how nice is it to be watching Blues, not to stress, not to worry, just to sit back and enjoy the football for once, because most of the time it does come down to the final day and we're watching and we're so nervous, but we can just enjoy these last few games and just enjoy the football. And really making the most of it. So fantastic result tonight, fantastic performance. John Eustace, he's been questioned at periods this season, myself included. I've questioned him at times, but we're on a fantastic run at the moment, and he's continually picking up results as he did prior to the World Cup. So brilliant result tonight, and I'm over the moon. And I'm sure you are too. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Keep right on.